We're live, we're live, we're live. Once again, I want to thank everybody for showing up today. Today is Just Ask Brooklyn Q&A. All right. Hold on a minute. For those who don't know me, my name is Brooklyn Core Cutters, and this is my family. Welcome. So I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves. To my right, we got Jazzy. What's up, Jazzy?
Hey everybody. How's everybody doing on the panel? Hope everybody's well.
All right, cool. And then next up is the Mighty King.
Hey, what's up? Same message. How's everybody out there doing? Shout out to all those and for everybody that's out there, tune in. We got a great show for y'all today.
All right, and then now we're gonna go over to on. No, we're gonna go to playlister.
Hey, shout outs to everybody on the panel, and hopefully everybody's doing good.
All right, and the next up is True Diva.
Hello, everyone, and everyone on the panel. How are y'all today?
All right, and the next up is Dre.
Hello, everybody. Hello to everyone on the panel, and let's get the show rolling.
That's right. And I see we got Secret Agent in here. All right, what's up, Secret Agent?
Hey,
You
Secret
know,
Agent.
yeah, we're gonna get the
Hi,
show
Secret
started.
Agent.
So today's topic is Just Ask Brooklyn Q&A. So if anybody have anything they need to ask me in the chat, feel free. I'll go through the comments and I will highlight them as we go. So go ahead.
All right, so I'd like to ask you a question first. What made you want to do YouTube, Brooklyn?
All right, what made me wanted to do YouTube? Um a friend of mine's I was talking to him and he came to me and I needed some information and he told me, yo, you should just go to go to YouTube and seek out what you need. I wasn't used to YouTube at the time, so I went to YouTube and I liked what I saw and I decided to do YouTube myself.
Okay, fantastic.
All right.
Um, I'd like to ask another question, if you mind.
Good, good.
What's a good startup kit for Plex?
Oh, we go okay. The good startup kit for Plex, as far as me, like I'm not talking about you're not talking about where I'm at now. You're talking about if I was just starting out, correct?
Yes.
Okay. For me, just starting out with Plex, I was using 2 terabyte drive. I had a little mini 2 terabyte drive that I was using for my Plex, and I was using my laptop. Right, that's what I was using at first, and then that's a good thing to start with. Because that was her question. What is a good startup kit? For those who out there who want to start their Plex, they can start off with a 2 terabyte drive, or 5 terabyte, 4 terabyte, whatever, what's in a budget. You can start off whatever you feel like you want to start off. I have a different outlook at it now as far as starting. I know that people on different budgets, and now me personally, I wouldn't recommend starting with a 2 terabyte drive, because once you start with a 2 terabyte drive, you're gonna like it, and when you like it, you're gonna need more space. So, basically you have to go off your budget. I'm just gonna answer your question like that. You go off of what you can afford, and then you can buy what drives I'm using. This was a Seagate drive. I started with a Seagate drive, 2 terabyte drive. I started with that. They got all type of drives out here that you can go out here and get. I know that Dre and King start off with some drives too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my platform today with King and also Andre, so maybe that they can chime in also on some of these questions as well. So I'm gonna direct the question right to Andre. Right, Andre, what is it? When you first started your Plex, what did you start using? What did you recommend?
I started off using my Shield, and it had a 2 terabyte hard drive on it, and I found out real quickly that that wasn't enough space uh, for to hold all my content, and I also wanted to be able to network my Plex, and I found out that the shield wasn't a good idea for me because you had to leave the shield on to network your Plex. So I wanted to be able to view my Plex outside of my house, and the shield wasn't going to do it. So um, what I did is I went out and got me a NAS, network attached server, and
Yeah, but we were just talking about to start off with.
yeah, just
You
start
know,
off with
yeah, we just
I
talking about
just
to start
yeah.
off with.
So to start
Yeah,
off with, I got me I had a shield with a 2 terabyte hard drive.
right.
That's what I started off with.
Right, right. Cause that was her question. So I was just directing the question to y'all to find out what y'all started with. I know we
Okay.
all wind up with Naz's at the end, but for someone that just starting Plex and want to get their Plex started, we just
Right.
want to put the information out there to get them started.
Right.
We all know that an event, me and you, we way in the game, King, we way in the game, and we already know that eventually you're going to wind up with a Naz. So I just wanted people to get to understanding that they can start with, like he said, he started with his shield, and I also started with my shield too. But I started with my laptop first, then I went to a shield. But you got to go off of which you have in your possession. You might have a laptop, you might have a PC. It's all depend on what you got. Everybody started with different items, different stuff. Everybody had different budgets. So yeah, to start off, you see, he started off with a 2 terabyte drive. I started off with a 2 terabyte drive, and then I'm gonna swing it over to King right now, and let's find out what he started with also.
Well, I guess in Vegas when they say you get three of everything, I also started off with a 2 terabyte drive. Like Andre said, I didn't know, that at the end of the day, that 2 terabytes drive is not really enough.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
it was also a start, and it was amazing because I always wanted to indulge in Plex, and I didn't know nothing about it, but I wanted to get involved. And when I actually got involved and start downloading the content, I thought two was enough, but my main goal was to get four, because I read somewhere if you're gonna start your Plex, it's better to think more than think the less. And I
That's
guess I learned the
that.
lesson by thinking less. You know what I mean, Dre and
That's yep,
Brooklyn.
yep, yep.
So
And that's my point. Yep.
I wound up getting a 2 terabyte, and as y'all seen, I cramped a lot in there. But at the end of the day, when you're dealing with Plex, you need more than two.
Yep.
And
Mhm.
Absolutely.
so I
Yeah.
started out with that too, and I also started out on my Nvidia Shield.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, absolutely. And I want to swing it over to Playlister because Playlister, y'all, I'm gonna put it on the table. Playlister was the one that showed me what a NAS was. He was the first one that showed me what a NAS was. You know, he said to me one day, man who was talking in Hangouts, and I had my 2 terabyte drive, and he says to me, "Yo, you should go and get you a MyCloud." So I asked him, I said, "What is a MyCloud?" Right? So he showed me what a MyCloud was. So the first thing I purchased was what was it? It was a 4 terabyte. It was a 4 terabyte MyCloud. That was the first thing. After I had a 2 terabyte, I went to a 4 terabyte MyCloud, and he was the first one that introduced me to NASs. I never knew what a NAS was. I didn't even know what NAS meant. And I want to swing it over to Playlister so he can give y'all his intake and what he started with also because he's the one that started me off. So Playlister, you can let them know, how did you started off and what you started off with.
A computer and a couple terabytes, just like you guys with a couple terabytes, and that's it. And then I decided I wanted to try something different and use something different, and that's what I wanted to do, was like not leave a computer on 24/7. I wanted something less energy. I mean, less energy consumption, and not use a computer 24/7. But sometimes I use a computer now. Even if I use that, I'm trying to set up dual boot situation rather than have everything on my cloud. Certain things I want, certain content I want different place, but I got mostly TV shows and
Right.
and my adult plex on my computer,
Right. And
and
Right.
see,
that's it.
he's the one that started me out, y'all. I gotta give credit where credit is due. So I don't want people to think that, oh, that Brooklyn just all of a sudden come up with this. I know y'all see I got a lot of stuff in the room, but I bought my stuff a little bit at a time. I watched a lot of YouTubers, and I learned a lot from everyone, and that's how I become. Right now, I have over 170 terabytes. I'm not using it all. But we're gonna go back to the question. So if anybody else have a question, feel free to ask.
Okay, I have a question. What were you doing before you got into YouTube?
Oh, now that's an excellent question. Okay, so what I was doing too before I got into YouTube, I was a roofer. I was a roofer, 36 years. I'm retired. That was my passion. I did it for so long since I was a teenager. I loved to do roofing. I put roofs on houses. You know, that's what I've been doing. And before I got into roofing.
Wow.
Okay, another question.
Hmm.
Okay.
Diva?
Tell us about some of the things that you have done in your community.
Oh, I've done a lot for my community. I give to charity. I used to go around with my friends. I haven't been doing it in a while. I used to go around with my friends, and we used to do car shows, and we used to do tour drives, and we used to do a lot of stuff. I used to get everybody together, and we used to have a big barbecue, and it was real nice. I have pictures of it. I have videos of it, posted on my Facebook page. So if people want to go check it out, they can go to my Facebook page and they can see, you know, um, some of the stuff that I've been doing. I do a lot for my community. I like giving back. I like giving back.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to ask another question, Brooklyn.
Go ahead.
Um, like I asked earlier, but this one I want to know, if the person has a small budget, what server do you guys recommend? If it's, they have a small budget, don't have that much money, but they want to buy a server, what do you recommend as for someone
Okay.
on a small budget?
Okay. If someone have a small budget and they want to purchase, they want to just start off, you can go and get you a 2 terabyte, like we said. That's how we all started. We started with a 2 terabyte. You can get a Seagate, you know, something to that nature, and you can start your Plex off with that. It costs you pennies on a dollar. Maybe a 2 terabyte drive is like $60 or something like that.
Right.
$60 or something like that. You
Right.
Exactly.
can get yeah, you can get something like that to start you off. But that's just to start you off if you're on a budget. And then for those who have a little more expensive, a little more budget than that, you can go and get you something like a 4 terabyte, my cloud. You can go get you a easy store 8 terabytes, a 10 terabyte or a 12 terabyte. I recommend that you start with one of those if you can afford it. If you can afford it, you can go 4 terabyte, you can go 8 terabyte, 10 terabytes, or 12 terabytes. And I think a 12 terabyte you can catch it on sale for $179. That can start you off. Me, I would try from what I know now, I would start in those ranges. 4, 8, 10, and 12. That's what I would start off with.
Okay.
And they call easy stores or my clouds.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Right.
Okay, another question. What are your five top go-to boxes?
Okay. My 5 top go-to boxes. One is the X9, the X, no, what is it? X95X, I think it is. Let me take a look and see
Mhm.
if the name. I
A
think
ninety
it's,
five.
yeah, I mean, sorry, A95X Max. That's my number one,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Now, my second box that I would go to is the Shield. Well,
Okay.
the Shield was, sorry, let me vice versa. The Shield is first. The A95X Max is number two. So that's number two. Then I will go to the X96H. I don't know if y'all familiar with that box. It's a familiar box. And if those who don't know what that box is, I have it. I did a video on it. And y'all can go to my YouTube page and look in the description of my YouTube page, and y'all will see the box I'm talking about. So that's number three,
Mhm.
right? So now my fourth box, right? The fourth box. I got so many boxes, but I got the T. The T. What is this one here? This is the TX5 Pro. I don't know if y'all familiar with that box. I have the
Okay.
TX5 Pro. That's my box that I take. I customize that box. That box, yeah, you should see over here on my screen. I have a custom launcher on it that says Brooklyn cord cutters on it. That is my box I use every day, all day. I put all the apps on that box. I extended the storage on that box. So I can put a lot of stuff on it. So now I owe you one more, right?
Yes.
Because that's four. I have a lot of boxes though. I like the Q. What is that? The Q. What is that box I like? The one with the lights. Gary, you know what I'm talking about? The one with the
Well,
lights. The Q. There's a Q something. It's a lot of box I like. It start with a Q. That box is a nice box also. But my main boxes is the Shield and the A95X Max and the X96H. For those who don't know, like I said, y'all don't know these boxes, y'all can go check it out and into my YouTube page. Y'all can check it out. So I'm gonna pass that question on to the squad, and let's see what their boxes are. You don't have to go five, but just tell me your basic three. So
Okay,
we're gonna start off with King.
Rosen, could you hold on a minute because they're asking questions and
Okay,
got the chat. I think it's Kenneth Mullen. He's asking a question.
okay.
yes. Hello, Kenneth.
What is my favorite movie? Also, what is the first movie you put on Plex? Oh, my favorite movie is the movie called The Monsters. I don't know if anybody know about that movie. It's a movie about this monster. He walks on water. Do anybody know what I'm talking about?
Right, the
Yes,
one that
I
I
do.
think that we reviewed.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's all you got to go check it out. I did a review on it. It's called The
Yes.
Monsters. Y'all need to check it out. The monster he walks on water. And it's like it's part karate and horror at the same time. When I mean it's fantastic. And the first movie that I put on my Plex was Harlem Nights.
okay,
Okay.
okay, okay, okay. So
Okay,
I'd like to ask another question.
go ahead.
For those who don't know, how long have you been doing YouTube, Brooklyn?
Oh, how long I've been doing YouTube? I've been doing YouTube, I say around about 3.5 years.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Anybody else would like to ask questions? Andre?
Yeah,
Oh
feel
yeah,
free.
oh yeah. I have a question.
Go ahead.
So this is a Plex question.
All right.
So, new people that's getting into Plex, you have a NAS server. Say, for instance, you want to host your content to, many different people. What do you suggest as far as internal RAM should you have in your NAS server for?
Well,
to
Okay.
host quite a bit of content.
Well, you can have to host. That's all depending on how many people. You
Right,
can put 8 to 16 terabytes, gigs of RAM.
right.
8 to 16
Okay,
gigs of RAM. If you're talking about hosting your Plex,
right,
that's what I have in mind.
right. Okay,
And I have four NASs, four
mm,
NAS servers.
okay, okay. One other question. It's a Plex question.
Okay.
So you just getting into Plex, and everybody's trying to build their Plex. What do you suggest? How they go about starting off getting their content if they don't have a lot of ways to get their content? You know.
Okay. Well, if people don't have ways of get their content, um, they can come ask me, and I can show them different places they can go to get content.
Mhm.
I'm not going to name no names or places where you can go. That's something that I will have to show you privately. If you want to know how to get content, you can come to me, and I can show you how to get content.
Right. Okay. And what if you have DVDs laying around and you want to put them on your Plex and don't know how to get them to that format to put on the Plex?
Well, if you have DVDs, it's a program called Make MKV. You can get that program, Make MKV, and you can rip your content and you can put it on your Plex. And I think I have a video on that too, and
Okay.
in my on my YouTube page.
Okay. Okay.
Make MKV, and rip all your DVDs.
Mm.
Okay.
I taught a lot of people that already.
Yes, you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
I
did.
taught everyone when we first started. That's what I taught. I started me because I have my own content also, and I started ripping my own content before I started seeking out for other content. And good ways to get content is knowing people that will share the content with you.
Right.
Such as myself and others. You
Right.
know, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. I'd like to ask another
Another
question.
question.
Okay, go Diva. Go Diva.
Okay, another question. Uh, can you tell me a little bit more about the Evolve?
Okay. The Evolve is a box that records your favorite TV shows or whatever program that you want to capture. You can take in, you can capture anything like HBO, um what is all these other ones? Hulu or BT, anything that you decide you want to capture, that's anything that you watch, you can capture it. So that's what the Evolve
Okay.
is. I have one of those. So it's stuff that you can't get, you can use a Evolve, and you can capture you capture what you want through the Evolve. And I did a video on that also. You can check my YouTube page. The Evolve is real nice, but it's not just the Evolve. It's have a lot of caption softwares out there that you can use. The Evolve is that's number one. The Evolve.
Okay.
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 That's
Okay, so just people in chat and they're asking questions, Brooklyn. So
Okay, this
oh,
is just show me who's answering what.
okay. I know, but Diamond Bill, he put something in there for it.
Okay, Diamond Bill.
Charm-
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll go to him.
Miss
Y'all just
Miss
look in the
Miss
chat. Um,
Miss Charmaine asked the question.
okay, hold on. We're gonna do one at a time. We're gonna go to Diamond Bill, right? This is the
Uh-huh.
one.
Yes, that's what he's saying. What he uses for his.
12 terabyte hard drive. All right, bandwidth. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
Nice.
yeah, that's nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Anybody else?
Miss
Charmaine.
Charmaine has a question for you.
Okay, Charmaine.
Yes.
Okay,
How do
is it
you
is it
for my
up or
fire?
down? Y'all can just say ask the question until I find it. Well, which did she ask?
Okay. She says, how do you record from the Fire Stick to my clone?
Cloner.
Pro?
Clone
And
Alliance
can the
Pro.
information?
Well, I
Yes.
don't have a Clone Lion Pro, so I can't answer that question because I don't have that. I don't use Fire Sticks also. So
Um,
if anybody know anything
Gary,
about
can
that,
you
y'all
answer
can
that?
help her out. Y'all can
It's
help her out because I don't
it's
use Fire Sticks or Cloner.
it's similar to the Evolve.
Yeah, but I don't. What you talking about the Cloner? I don't know what that is, but I don't have that, so I can't
Well,
answer a question on something I don't have. I
Right.
don't use Fire Sticks neither.
Right.
mm,
So maybe somebody else can help her out with that question because I don't have either or.
Mm.
So
right.
next question.
Okay. For those who don't know, do you do anything other than streaming, Brooklyn?
Oh yes, I do a lot of stuff other than streaming. Um, I shoot videos. I've been shooting videos. I have my own business of shooting videos. Um, I'm just gonna leave it like that because I don't want to put the two together. But yes, I shoot videos. Um, it's a lot of stuff that I do. What else? What else I want to add? Because I don't want to put too much out there. I'm just gonna leave it like that because it's other stuff. It's personal, so I'm not gonna put that out there.
Okay. Okay.
all right.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I got another question, Brooklyn. This is basically streaming.
Okay.
So, as far as streaming, um, what do you recommend as far as uh, like you want? If I want to stream from my Plex, what do you recommend as far as how many people I should be able to stream to? I know that kind of uh, goes back to the first question I asked, but do you recommend sharing your Plex with other people outside your home?
Well, me, I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. No,
Mm.
I don't share my Plex. I only share my Plex with my family. Because if you do, you can get into a lot of trouble, and that's what I'm not trying to get in no trouble. So no, I do not recommend anyone sharing their Plex outside of their family.
Okay, okay, that's what.
Okay. So
Yeah, because you can get into a lot of trouble. A lot of people do things for the wrong reasons. And me, I try to go down the right path. If they say that they don't want you doing that, I don't do that. I built my Plex for me and my family.
Right.
That's what I built it for, and that's where it's gonna stay. You know, I have people or come to me and ask me, Brooklyn, can I get on your Plex? And I don't do it for the reason is I rather teach you how to build your own Plex. So then you don't have to ask anyone to get on their Plex. That's the reason why we out here to teach people, so they can go and they can start their own Plex. It's nothing better than having your own because you putting what you want to watch on it. I might put stuff that I want to watch on my Plex, and then I share my Plex with you. Then if there's something that you want on the Plex, then you're gonna come and ask me, well, yo, BK, can you put this on, the Plex so I can see it? I don't need all that, you know. So that's why I'd rather teach you how to make your own Plex, build your own Plex. I've been doing this for a long time. I didn't taught a lot of people how to get Plex started.
Right.
Yeah,
A
you
lot.
Okay.
When
did.
I'm
You helped
talking
me.
hundreds, I'm talking hundreds
Right.
of people I taught Plex.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say this for one thing before you go to the next question. Um, if anybody wants to decide they want to learn how to do Plex, there's a lot of things that a lot of people don't know that over here at Brooklyn in the family, we have a lot of stuff in place to help people. So I'm gonna let y'all know we have a private hangouts that you can come. All the links for all this is in the description of the videos. You can come and you can come to the hangout and I will give you a one-on-one, me and the family, and try to help you with anything that you need help with. We've been doing this for over the past year. For those
Yeah.
who don't know that we've been doing that for a long time. And if you need help, and I'll be up 2 or 3 o'clock. My wife keep telling me, how how you just take your time and stay up all night with these people, because that's what I do. I like to help people. And when you like to help people, it doesn't matter about time. It's a matter about helping them, and that's what I'm about. Everybody know me in the community. They know what I'm about. They know that if you need help, you could come to me and I will help you. No, hands down, no matter what it is. If I can help you, you know.
Okay,
Um,
there's another question I'd like to ask.
yeah.
So when did you start doing logos? Because they look
Oh.
great. They look great.
Okay, okay. Now, well, y'all ready going at me. Okay. As far as the logos,
Okay.
right? I just started learning how to do logos. I always did Photoshop, right? I've been doing Photoshop over 20 years. So what I did was I asked Playlister. I said, "Yo, Playlister, I would like to do some icons." And he told me, BK, they have a group out, right? That's called Iconics, right? And you should go over and check them out. Maybe you could pick up some stuff and start doing your own um logos, right? So I went over to them, and I've been checking them out for quite some time, and
Nice.
I like what I saw. So I like what I saw, and these guys welcomed me to their family. Um, I started doing icons. I started looking at all the stuff that they was doing, and being that I've been doing Photoshop for so long, I could pick up quick.
Hmm.
You know, I didn't know exactly, how to do the frames, how to do the circle. I didn't know how to do these things. Watched these guys, and I looked at their stuff, and I said, well, I set up late nights and I just practice. And what I did was, the reason why the icons come out like that, because I've been doing Photoshop for so long, so I combined it to both together.
Okay. Okay.
That's why they look the way they look. Because I used to do I design covers for people, in the music industry. So they come to me, and I have a business doing that also. So they come to me and they need a jacket or something like that. They come to me and I design covers, banners, or any type of things for them for their business. That goes into the video shooting and all that, because I shoot the video for them. They come over, and these guys are independent and they don't have money. So my son came to me and he said, your daddy, we tired of spending money at these places that they was going to and charging them a lot of money. So I funded. I went out and I bought everything they needed, from cameras, and I'm talking about lenses is $500, $600, $700, and I bought it for them. 4K cameras. I got cameras that mount to the car and do all kind of things. I bought drones for them, and I did a lot of stuff for them, to help them out, and they very successful in it right now. They have their own channel. I'm not going to mention it because I don't want to put the two together. But they have over 30 something thousand subscribers, on that channel. So I let them do their thing and I do my thing, and that's why I just try to help. That's what I want to do. I want to just help people, and I made a promise to God that that I will help people, as much people as I can. And one thing, when you make a promise to the man upstairs, you got to stick with it.
That's right. Absolutely, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's why I do what I do.
You always
Because
been you always been an official guy in my book, and that's what's up. I appreciate all the knowledge you be dropping on the community as well as the group.
yeah, thank
Yes.
you, thank you,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yep, yep.
So playlist, he has a lot of good ideas. So
Yeah,
what,
playlist is the
what you
man,
got
because
coming up,
he
playlist?
the one that shoots a lot of stuff at me,
Yes, he has a lot of
and
good ideas.
yes, he has a lot of knowledge. you know
Uh, Working on stuff, playing video games, and enjoying life.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Keep
yeah,
Sounds
keeping it
good.
safe. Keeping it safe,
yep,
keeping it real,
yep,
Jackie.
yep. I got him over here with me, you know, because he's a real nice guy, you know, and I got him over here with me so we can feed the community, you know, and do right things by the community. So everybody that's here, this is my family, you know. I chose these people for a reason, you know, because they are sincere, you know, and they are family people. Everyone have a family, and that's why it's called Brooklyn in the family. You know, because we all family. Anybody that comes here and visit us, we're all family, and I'm gonna treat everybody equal. I'm not gonna treat no one better than the next. I'm
Right.
gonna always treat everybody equal, no matter what. No
Okay.
matter what.
Anybody have any other questions?
Yeah, if anybody got any questions, ask. This is the time to ask. That's what it's called. Just ask Brooklyn.
Right,
You
because if
know.
Yeah,
not, if not, I
yeah.
wanted to. Oh, go ahead, Andre. Sorry to
No,
cut
no,
you.
no, no. I was just gonna say, yeah, asking everyone on the panel if they have any questions.
Yeah,
Gentlemen,
if they
open
have
the
any
panel.
questions, feel free to ask. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Right.
I see that we got a lot of people up in here. I wasn't paying attention to the chat, you know. I'm just gonna say hi to some people. I see the butcher here, so I'm gonna say hi to the butcher.
Yes.
You know,
Oh,
I see Shrink and Sharon's here. You know, welcome Shrink and Sharon. I see Eddie. You know, I see Tara. You know, welcome guys, welcome. You know, I appreciate everybody stopping by to check out, Brooklyn in the family. You know, I appreciate that. We really
Right,
do. I
right.
see Ronsta. You know, I see a lot of people up in here. You know, sorry, if I didn't mention everyone's name, but everyone here, you know, I appreciate everyone. I see Giorgio. You know, I see quite a lot of people up in here. I appreciate it.
So how does those
Kenneth was.
how does those ROMs work? Do they work well?
Oh, the wrong.
Who do you use them with? How does they
Okay.
work?
Well,
Yeah.
okay. Well, for those who they probably know that we do that. Well, I have videos on that also. So yeah, the ROMs work well. You know, I've been working with Phantom. You know, Phantom been doing a great job. So just
Shout
shout
out
out to
to
Phantom.
Fana.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Shout out
you
to
Shout out
know,
Phantom.
Fana.
Hey, Phantom.
yeah, he does a wonderful job. He does the basic of the work. You know, he goes out and he seek and he finds a lot of this stuff and he bring it to me. He say, yo, BK, you know, I need you to check this out. So I go check it out and I have all my emulators and ROMs working, but I have them separately. All of my ROMs, you know, I have all of my emulators. I have the ROMs from for them, and I have them separately. You know, PlayStation, um, what we got? PlayStation, Dreamcast, we, it's a lot. Atari, we got like over
Xbox.
20 we got over 20 something. Um,
Game Boy Advance, ColecoVision.
yeah, and King can he can shed some light on that because we all have it.
Well, the guys
The
that
butcher put a
the
comment.
guys, the go ahead, True.
The butcher put up a comment, Brooklyn.
Butcher. Okay, let me see what he
Yes.
said. Let me find. Cause you could just read the question, you know, cause that'll save me time from having to go
Oh
get it.
no,
What did
he
he
says
say?
he likes to. He says he likes to see new people stepping up in the community
Oh,
and
we
keep up the good
appreciate
work.
that. Yeah, appreciate that,
Thank
Butcher.
you.
Appreciate
The
that.
Yep.
Thanks,
Thank
Butcher.
you.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Yes,
Butcher.
Thank you, buddy.
yes, we do. You know, and everybody out here in the community is doing a great job. You know, I go by everyone. You know, I go by everyone's chat. You know, even if it's for a brief time, I go and I show my support to everyone, and that's what it's about. And I appreciate y'all showing y'all support today.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, we
So,
do.
so what I wanted to talk about a little bit was what we did the past Sunday about Stephen Little. Okay, the show that's going to be
Samuel.
airing,
Samuel Little, yeah,
Samuel Little.
right.
The show's going to be airing on Oxygen on the 12th, which is Sunday. Guys, I would like you guys to take a look at that because we'd like to recap it. So it's going to be very, very interesting. So I think it's going to be a great show.
Y-
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
That will be a great show.
Yeah. And I want to talk about the Iconics for a minute. You know, I want to say thank you to them guys over there because when I went over there, I know I said spoke about it before, but when I went over there, I mean these guys, man, you know, they made me feel at home. When I mean at home, man, they made me feel at home. You know, when I came in there, these guys, man, welcomed me like family, for real, like family. When I went over there, and you know, one gentleman, he asked me, he says, yo, Brooklyn, um, why did you come over here and ask for icon mate? You know, knowing that he saw what I was doing, and I told him, I said, I didn't know how to do icons, and I'm gonna be honest, you know, I am. I know how to do Photoshop, yes, but I did not know how to do icons. So I went over to them and I asked them to make an icon for me, and then you know they made the icon. It was real nice, and then I said to myself, I got to learn this. I have to learn this. And so I've been over there, you know, every day watching them, you know, and these guys are fantastic.
They are
And I
fantastic.
mean fantastic. These guys are fantastic. You know, I
Yes,
asked a
they are.
question, they answered it, you know, and I said, I like this, you know. I like to go somewhere, you know. I tell people, right, in order for things to work for you, you have to be sincere and you have to like what you're doing. You know, I like doing Photoshop. You know, I'm gonna put it. I love doing Photoshop. So I know I did not know how to do icons. You know, I know how to do icons now. And do I know everything about icons? No. I'm still learning how to do icons. You know, but like I said, I combine the two. I combine my Photoshop skills into the icons. Icon, we call it iconics. You know, um, I put them together, and then when I see how it came out, because I do my stuff from scratch. So if you look at my stuff, I put a piece here, piece there, piece there, piece there. I just don't cut out a picture and just post it in there. I'm not saying I don't do that. I do it sometime, but I try to picture something and do the background, put everything, put all the people, put I like that. I've been doing that for a long time. So when I design an icon, I use the same method. I take and I put everything the way I want. If y'all go to Iconic, y'all can see some of the stuff that I've done. And the stuff that I've done, everything was done from scratch. You
Right.
know, a plain background, and I start adding this and this and this and this and this and this and this. Then I make it into, a photo. Then I take the photo and I make it into an icon.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
But
and
I've went over there, and those people are very
they
nice
are,
people. Very
yep,
nice people.
They,
they are really nice
they're
people. That's what I'm saying. And I want to say thank you, you know, to Iconic, to Matrix and all them guys over there, man, for
Mhm.
making me feel at home. And they welcomed me into their family. They made me a mod over there, and I couldn't. Yeah, I was ecstatic. I was ecstatic. Just for them to say, well, this guy's a nice guy. He does nice things for the community and stuff, because they check me out and they welcome me to their family. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of them over there.
Yeah.
yeah,
These guys is fantastic.
yeah,
Fantastic. You know,
yeah. Like you said,
God.
Brooklyn, doing your icons, that really takes some talent to do, because you have to have a creative mind, and you do have a creative mind when you put those icons together. It's not that easy. I've tried it before, and it's just not that
thank you.
easy. So
Yeah,
you do a
yeah,
good job over there. Iconic in the group, they do a good job also. Uh,
yeah,
I went and asked for an icon, and they didn't have no problem making me an icon. And
yeah.
you just don't run across people like that every day. So
Yep.
I want to thank Iconic for making my one of my logos, and I want to thank Brooklyn for making one of my logos too. I will display it here in the new future. Brooklyn
Yeah.
made me a real nice logo yesterday, and I'm gonna show it off sometime next week.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
Nice,
you.
nice,
nice.
Yeah.
nice.
I
Yeah.
also want to thank Iconic because they also made my icon, and thank you guys over there.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I went over there, man. I saw what they was doing, and I was like, "Wow, man, this is fantastic." And like I said, what I was trying, my point is what I was saying is, if you like to do something, you have to go with your passion. If you're passionate about something, and in order to be good in it, you have to be passionate about it. Don't do
Right,
something you don't like. If you
right,
don't like to do it, don't do it. I love to do it, so I'm going to be good in it, because I like what I do, and that's what I want everybody to do. Find something that you like to do, stick with it, and make it work. Everybody could do anything they want. Over here, we encourage everyone, that you can achieve anything that you want. Over here, we make it possible, and we will help you make it possible to achieve your
Absolutely.
goals the best way we can. If you want to learn how to do Photoshop, hit me up. Hit me up and come over. I can show you the best I can. And like I said, these guys on YouTube is fantastic because when I want to learn something, I go to YouTube and I Google it or whatever how y'all want to call it. I research it and I find out how to do certain things. I'll be up late nights, and I will learn it. I will learn it, especially, if you like to do it. Always do stuff you like to do. And then, it'll pay off for you in the long run. Just like I was a roofer 36 years and I love to do roofing. I'm retired now. So, I'm trying to, do different things. And, like when you asked me before, I came to YouTube to help people. That's why I came to YouTube, just to help you guys. You know, and I'm gonna always be here until the man say, Brooklyn, your job is done. I'm always here for everyone. So don't be afraid to come and ring my doorbell. When you ring my doorbell, I'm gonna welcome you. Everyone. Everyone.
All
You
right,
know.
all right.
Okay. Hey, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Uh, Jeffro has a question.
Okay.
Real quick, if you could answer it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jeffro says, "What size hard drive do you need to start collecting your ROMs?"
Okay, what hard drive you need?
Uh
Well, I'm gonna tell you, over here messing with us, you're gonna need a big one. But you can start with any size you want. Like I said, these files are very small, but it's all depend on how many ROMs and emulators you want. So if you want to just uh, cut to the chase, get you a 5 terabyte. Get you a 5 terabyte drive. It costs you maybe $89 to $100. Get you one of those, and you can basically get all the ROMs we have, ROMs and emulators, and some. And we don't just have ROMs and emulators. We also have Android games. Also, we have a lot. We have a lot of stuff here, and all you got to do is come over, ding dong, and we'll answer, and we will help you. That's what we do over here.
Yes.
We do a lot of things. We have a Discord group also. So for those who starting out need content, I'm just gonna say this: you can come to us. We have a Discord group. I'm not gonna put too much information out there, because a lot of you know what we're about and what we do. So, like I said, I'm just gonna put it like this: if you need any help with anything, just come ask. If you don't come ask, we can't help you. And if you come ask, and if we can't help you, we know a lot of people that's in the streaming industry that we can send you to that can help you. Because we're all one family, and um we all utilize each other. So if you come to me, I might say, well, go check out so and so and tell them that Brooklyn's sent you, and we can get it done with this community here. We're one of the most powerful communities out here. And if we all stick together, and everybody can benefit from this. And that's what I want. I want all of us to come together and help as we've been doing. Just like we've been doing.
Yeah.
I come to everyone's page. Everyone see Brooklyn Core Cutters come by and say hi. I'm a busy guy, yes, but I will come by if I see you live. I will say hi, and I will check you out for a little while, and then I also will come back and I also will review your video later because I learn from you guys also. So don't think that I know it all because I don't. You know, I learn from you guys. I come and I watch you guys, and that's how I learn. And that's how everybody gonna have to learn. They're gonna have to go to this one, this one, this one, and this one, and get their knowledge. And
Nice. So,
that's yeah, and that's how we all learn.
right.
I see Tim in here. What's up, Tim? Yeah, everybody here in the community is doing a great job, and
Wonderful,
I want to say thank you to everyone out here.
wonderful
That's
job.
doing a
It's all.
wonderful job.
Yeah.
It's definitely about unity when we in this community. Everybody has their niche in the community, and right now we in a great space, being that what's going on in the community in the world today. So for everybody to come together, it's a wonderful look for all,
Yeah.
and enlightening people is a
Yeah.
wonderful job to do.
Yes,
I like to salute all and everybody that pertain to come together for various reasons for the community. And I would like to say salute, and it's a beautiful thing. Wonderful job, ladies,
absolutely.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen.
I
Yeah,
agree. Absolutely.
and I want to thank somebody. Playlister. I don't think I ever told you thank you, but I'm gonna tell you right now in front of everybody. Thank you, man. Because you shed light on a lot of stuff that I wasn't familiar with. And he took his time out and explained it to me, and I got it, and I shared it with a lot of you guys. So thank you, Playlister.
Thank you.
Shout out to Skull. You're a very
Hmm.
Thank you.
intelligent individual.
Very
Yeah,
Shout out to
intelligent. Yes.
Skull.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Played Lister.
yep.
And Mr. and Andre's new name is Mr. 300. We can't wait to start the bowling.
Yeah,
I
we've
want
been
my
playing.
300 too.
Yeah, what
300.
he's talking about, what he's talking about, y'all. We bowl together. You know, this Saturday coming up, we supposed to be joining a few other YouTubers out here, and we supposed to bowl. And I'm gonna let them know we ready. You know, we ready. We bowling it. We bowling it. And it's all in fun. It's all in fun. I'm glad that the community could come together and do something positive and have some fun. And I want to say thank you to them too. To everyone out there. That participating in this bowling tournament.
Yes.
So if
Very.
anybody got any more questions to ask me, feel free to ask while y'all got me here. All right.
Well, one more question, BK, for
Go
me.
ahead. Go ahead.
This is a plex. Well, this is a NAS question again.
Okay.
So
Go ahead.
I'm not for sure if this question was already asked, but if it was, I didn't hear it.
Okay.
Uh, what uh, as far as what type of NAS would you recommend getting started off with Plex if a person wanted to buy a
Start
NAS?
off with a NAS. You want to
Yeah,
start off your Plex with a
yeah,
NAS?
yeah. If they
Well,
wanted to start off with a NAS,
me, I have we talking about you want to go big or small? What?
yeah,
Because it's
yeah,
it's different type of NASs. And for
yeah.
those who don't know what NAS mean network attached storage.
Right.
That's what the NAS mean. You can get a 10 terabyte, a 5 terabyte, and it could also be a NAS. I'm gonna move out the way for a minute. I don't know if y'all can see them. Well, right here, these are 12 terabyte NASs. You could buy 12 terabyte, 12 terabyte NAS, but like I said, it's all depending on your budget. I'm gonna say it like that. It's all depending on your budget because you can get a 8 terabyte. If you want to start off, I think you need to start off. I think you need to start off. That's just my personal opinion. You need to start off with a 12, 10, or 8. I wouldn't go 4. I would go 8, 10, or 12. Because the reason why I say that is because for the simple fact is you're gonna wind up liking it, and you're gonna wind up running out of storage. So when you run out of
Right.
storage, I recommend that you get a MyCloud
Mm-hmm.
PX 4100.
Okay.
You
Hmm.
can get that, and then I know that you deal with what's the name of the ones you deal with, Andre? You
Oh,
deal
I
QNAPs,
yeah,
QNAPs.
yeah.
Yeah,
Have a QNAP also,
yeah, they're
but
all different type of ones out here that you can get, but I recommend MyClouds because
right.
it has Plex built in. Make sure that you get a drive that has Plex built in. I think that Tara was telling y'all about that before. You need to get one of those. You need
Yeah.
to get you a network attached storage that also have Plex built in it, so you can run your Plex through your network.
Right.
Right. Right.
You need to get one of those. And like
Right.
I said, for those who
Yep.
need any further information, all you have to do is join my Telegram group. The link is in the description of this video, and you could come over, and I can show you different ones, different NASs and different type of drives, because I basically have them all. I make mistakes, and I try to stop people from making the same mistakes that I make. So,
Right.
I have drives on my floor. Oh, I moved it. Oh, yeah, I moved it. I was gonna show it to y'all and show y'all. I bought so many single drives. It's not even funny. I bought
Mhm.
so many of them when I first started, and then I wind up buying one, buying another one, buying another one, buying another one, and then I wind up buying a NAS. A NAS will hold 5 drives, 4 drives inside of it. When I first started off, I started off with 4 terabyte drives. I fill those up, and then I went and bought tens. So all of my NASs have 10 terabyte drives inside of it. You
Mhm.
know, and like I said, I have 4 of them, and I also have a bunch of these are 12 terabytes behind me. These and another thing too. Make sure when you get to our level to where we at. I'm gonna put it to you like that because it's a lot of us out here that we back up our content. So all of those drive that I showed you. Let me see if I can move out the way.
Yeah,
I don't think that y'all gonna be able to see it.
I can
But
see. You can
you
see.
see these here? These are all my
Yeah.
backups. These are all my backup drives that I
Mhm.
have to
Mhm.
back up my content just in case something happened to my NAS. Right? If I move over, you can see I have my NASs right here. These are my NASs. So if anything happened to them, I already have my content backed up. And right here on my table where I'm at, I have another server right here that backed up all my content. So I won't lose all my content if a drive go down. I don't have it in RAID. I used to have it in RAID, but I got tired of losing the drive space. A 10 terabyte, I lost uh 30 terabytes. I had everything in RAID. So I took it out of RAID, and I'm using all of the drives now. So I have 40 terabytes on one, 40 terabytes on another one, 40 terabytes on another one, like that. So yeah, and that's another thing, RAID. I gotta
Right.
lighten people on another video about RAID configuration
Right.
and
Right.
stuff like that.
Nice.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah, but I've been doing it for a long time, and like I said, I made mistakes, so I don't want people to think that, oh, Brooklyn has all this stuff. I had this stuff because I made mistakes. you know,
I was getting ready to say
you know what I'm saying?
you
Because if I knew what I know now, I would have had less. you know,
you
I
sitting
would
on a
have had
lot.
less, huh?
I said you sitting on a lot of hard drive space over there, Brooklyn.
Yeah, yeah. I'm over 170 terabytes
Right.
of space. But I'm utilizing a lot, but there's a lot that's I'm not using. I'm not out to go and get all the content. I'm only getting what I want and what my family want, my granddaughter want, and stuff like that. It's for family. I go get what they give me lists, y'all. They give me a list. Oh, I'm like, oh, I mean getting stuff for days up in here, man. My little granddaughter come up here with a list, y'all, with a list. She went and wrote a list. and she ain't coming over now because of what's going on. But every time she come over, she call me Pa. Pa, you got him, Pa. You got him, Pa. Like, oh yeah, they got a couple of them. So she like, when you gonna finish? When you gonna finish? She really into it, man. She really into it. Yeah, she has a little spot on my Plex. She log in and stuff like that. It's all for family. It's real nice. It's real nice. I'm not trying to get all the content in the world so I can say, oh, I got the biggest Plex. I don't really care about all that. I just want to get what I want to watch, and my family want to watch, and that's it. That's
Facts.
it.
That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah, but it's nice. Plex is real nice. And let me tell y'all have to try Plex with Cody, y'all. I
Wow.
have my Plex integrated in my Cody, and it's fire. I did a video
Yes,
on it. Y'all could go
it
check.
runs
Y'all,
much
yeah,
faster.
it runs
It runs.
much faster. I'm gonna tell you, it runs so fast. My mouse, I can't even control it. The mouse
Right.
is like all over the place. Like, hold, I got this. I'm used to slow motion like this. I think it's
Right.
like all over the place. Like I'm like, wow, and it runs much smoother too. I'm telling you,
Yes, it does.
y'all
Yes,
need
it
to
does.
Right.
try that out.
Yeah.
That's the
Plex
best thing I
with
did.
Cody, fire, y'all, fire.
Tim Winslow has question.
Yeah, just read the question. So go ahead.
He says something about, I have a question. What is the biggest size external 2.5 hard drive the Shield can handle?
I think that you only can go 2 terabytes.
If
Mm,
he's
No,
talking,
no, no, no. You talking about inside?
yeah,
external.
I
Out,
have a
out,
5 terabyte on my shield.
I had
outside.
I
Yeah.
had a 10.
Outside, I have a
oh,
5.
Yeah. I don't think
I
there
remember that.
is a
I
size
remember that
limit.
Yeah,
5.
hold on. Yeah, I have a 5. I have a 5 terabyte drive on my shield right now. So that's the 5. That's the highest I went. I think Phantom had 16 terabytes on his shield. Yeah, I wish
Yeah.
he was
So
here. I think
it's
Phantom had 16 terabytes.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think
he
so.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phantom had 16 terabytes on his shield.
Yeah. I don't think there is a limit.
Now, I don't think there is a limit neither.
Uh,
Nope.
Giorgio has a question also, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
He says, where do you buy your NAS?
Oh, where I buy my NAS from? I get my NAS from Amazon, and also I have I have Reds. I have 10 terabyte Reds. I don't know if y'all know what red drives are. When you get a NAS, they recommend Reds. I'm not saying you have to buy red, but I have a red because the reason why I have Reds is because I have 3-year warranties on my drives. So if anything happened to my drives, with anything that happened to it within that I think it's 2 or 3, 2 to 3 years. I think blues are 2 and reds are 3. So I can take it back. That's why I bought reds. I
Yeah, the
buy my
red is
drives
red.
with a guarantee and a warranty. So if anything go wrong with it, I want to be able to take it back or send it back and they replace it. So
Right.
I have reds, 10 terabyte reds. They got fours. That's all I seen was fours. I have a lot of fours around here I'm not even using. Because I switched them. I went from fours to tens. So now I just have tens.
Oh, so he was saying, where did you get the NAS from? So YouTube,
I got it from Amazon.
Amazon, Amazon.
Yeah. For all of this question that y'all want, I have a Telegram group. It's called the Brooklyn Store, right? It's the Brooklyn Store.
Yes.
And you could join my Telegram group. In there, there's a link that will take you to my store.
Right.
Right? And inside the store, it will show you all types of NASs, all types of QNAPs, NASs, uh, any type of NAS that you want. It's in that store. It's in that store. You can go to the store, browse around, look, and if you can, if you like something, you can purchase it right from there, right
I,
from the store, the
I
Brooklyn store.
think Jeffro had a question
Yeah, just read it.
about him formatting a drive to his Shield.
Formatting a drive to the shield. Well,
Mm,
as far as what we've been doing, um, yeah, Phantom found a way that you didn't have to format the drive to the shield because now Did he format the 16? He had a 16 and he had quite a few of them on there.
Yeah, he had two drives connected
Bird,
to
he
one.
had one he formatted, and then he had another one he plugged straight in. The 16 was plugged straight in without floor matting.
I think that might be on his YouTube, so you might could check
Yeah.
YouTube, or if you come to the Telegram group, you could come in there. He'll throw the link in there for you.
Yeah, because he's in there. Yeah, he's in the Telegram group. So yeah, as far as I went was 5 terabytes, and I got mine internal. So I expanded storage on it. So I have 5 terabytes, and I use my Shield for gaming. I have all my retro ROMs and emulators on that 5 terabytes, and that's plenty enough. And I have my Android games on. So, if you can get something like that, you're really good. You're in good shape. You're in good shape. And we have retro ROMs and stuff that we giving away in our Telegram group too. So y'all got to take advantage of it, guys. Y'all got to come over and see what everybody got to offer. And take advantage of it. Everything is free, and we're not charging nobody for anything. Even help. You want help, we come over, and we try to help everybody. Okay. Let me see.
Jeffro had another question, Brooklyn.
Okay, go ahead.
He said, when is the best time to get a hold of you?
Anytime. Any Yo, I'm serious. Anytime. I'll be up. Y'all just don't know. Jeffro knows. I be up all night. Was me and him used to be on live. You could just come over anytime, guys. We have the link is in the description. Is in the description of this video. You could come there and you can join. And you can ask away. You can ask anything you want. I'll do a one-on-one with you. And I will show you. I'll share my screen and I will go step by step with you until you get it.
Oh, I think Tech Review 919. He said he wanted an ass.
He want an ass?
He said he too cheap.
Oh, he too cheap.
You gotta go to his question.
Yeah, nah, but I seen it. I seen it.
You
But
see?
all he got to do is, yeah, he got on his wish list. He said,
Oh,
yeah,
okay, got on it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. But like I said, Nazes are real nice. But like I said, don't go buy a big Naz. If you only want to put a little bit of content on it, and it's no such thing as competing. Just because you see I got 170 terabytes, you run out and you break the bank and you want 200 terabytes. Don't do it for that reason. Do it because you need it.
Right,
Me, like I said, I got 170 terabytes, and the reason why is because I made the wrong decisions from the jump street. You know,
mm,
if I could have went and took those single drives back to the store, I would have did it.
right,
Because I wind up with those single drives, and I wind up with another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one that I wasted a lot of money. Then I went and bought NASs. So once I bought the NAS, that ended my problems. But it didn't end my problem right away because when I bought 4 terabyte drives, I was filling them up so fast I had to go get tens. So
Mhm.
never think that you ever gonna be finished with your Plex ever,
Ever, yeah.
ever. I
I
did
Yeah.
have,
my
I have one, and I stopped doing it for a while, but I have my own.
right,
yes, you have your own. I did my Plex over 4 times, guys. 4 times. And when you're doing the stuff that we do, and you're putting content on there and putting content on there, you're gonna run into a problem. Either you're gonna run out of space, and then when you run out of space, you got to buy another drive.
right,
Then when you buy
Right.
another drive, you're gonna always run into a problem when you plexing for
Right.
sure.
Right.
I don't know nobody that never ran into a problem with Plex.
Right.
okay.
So
That,
you got to
Um,
expect that. Yeah, go ahead,
um,
right.
Jay.
No,
Yeah.
I said that's what's going on with me right now. I'm reformatting my uh Plex on my WD, and I didn't think it was going to take that long, but I've been at it now for a couple of weeks already.
Yeah, just like me, my Plex is under construction still.
Right.
Under construction still. Yep, you're never gonna be finished with your Plex. So that's why I was telling people, if you have the money, that's if you have the money to afford a NAS, get a NAS.
Right.
Get a NAS, and then you can buy the drives as you go.
Right.
Me, knowing what I know now, I will buy a NAS, and if I could afford a 10 terabyte, I will put a 10.
Right.
Buy the then drive as you go. When I finish with that one, knowing what I know now, when I finish with that one, I will purchase another one. But if you can't, buy what's in your budget.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
buy what's in your budget. But I would go with a NAS if you want to continue to like you
Continue
wouldn't. Yeah, I don't want them to do like me. I don't want them to go out and buy a 4 terabyte, and then next month they ran out of space. They got to go buy another 4 terabyte, and then so far and so far, and then they're gonna wind up in the same spot
exactly.
I'm in.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
So me,
happened when I
I recommend buying a NAS straight off the back if you can.
I want to do a quick CNN moment.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead, King.
Something light,
Yeah, go
something
ahead,
light, but very important.
go
I'm gonna
ahead,
start
King.
with the light, and then I'm gonna hit them with the important. So far, Verizon is stopping internet repairs at the home. So if your service is down or it's funny, they're not sending
Woo!
nobody out there to take
Mm.
care of you. So
Wow.
I mean, being the basis that what's going on right now in America, we all know what's the situation. So this is what Verizon has put out today. Um, as for gamers, Microsoft has changed their dashboard UI because they're waiting for the new launch of the Series X. So there's a update and improvement on there. So just watch out for that. It just got released today. So anybody that deal with Microsoft on any level, as far as the Xbox, you have an update on your dashboard. Pluto TV has just launched in Latin America through Android TV, Apple TV, also web, and mobile devices. So that's the launch to that. This is my personal thing that I have added because there's been a lot of questions in society today as far as what's going on and how's people getting sick. There's a rumor out there, but for me, I did heavy research and I was like, let me, you know, every question has to get answered. So at the end of the day, for those that I seen that I be on Instagram and the people that I reach out to and deal with and help me with my research, there's a thing that's people talking about the 5G. And with the 5G, they saying that is pertaining to what might be this the sickness that's going on. So for all those, me personally, your friend King Webb, I'm throwing out there that there are apps on the Play Store that you can look for. It's called the Ultimate EMF. It's a detector that detects radiation. It's free. You go on there and it's a good app to use. They also have a EMS radiation detector. It's a radiation magnetic field detector. So for all those that feel that what they saying, the rumor is that there may be with 5G's contributing what's going on. Check those apps out. It's the EMF radiation detector. Shout
Okay.
out to all and to all good night.
Yeah, I heard about that though.
I
Some
heard about
family
that.
members been calling over here talking about 5G
Yeah.
also,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I didn't know
Mm.
what they was talking about. You know, yeah. So thanks for shedding some light on that,
Oh
King.
yeah. Yeah.
Because I will be looking into that. We I got to commend you. You're always doing that great research, man.
Thank you.
You
I
know,
appreciate it.
you're always
Yes, yes,
bringing it to the
man.
forefront. Because I'm telling you, I know a lot of people probably heard about 5G. I heard it
I
the
did
other
too.
day, and then all of a sudden you bringing this out.
Yeah. Well,
We're
that's the black CNN right there.
yeah, yeah, black
Thank
Yes,
you.
it is. Yo, for good, I'm telling you.
I I hear I hear it like y'all hear, you know.
Yeah,
And
yes,
and like you
yes,
said, Brooklyn and Jazz, a lot of people's concerned. So I researched and I found something. So sometimes you got to do your own thing. And if there's an app out there for people to want to, crush the doubt, then
yeah,
you go to the app and see if this is what they saying is true.
yeah,
We
Yeah.
all
yeah.
about seeking the truth. So let's just seek the truth.
Yep, yep. And on that note, y'all, We're gonna wrap this up. We appreciate everybody coming by. So we're gonna let everybody say their goodbyes. It was a great show, and I appreciate everybody stopping by. So Jazzy, we're gonna take it over, send it over to Jazzy so she can say our goodbyes. All right.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you guys for supporting Brooklyn and the family. And thank you guys to the panel. Fantastic show.
Right.
Right.
All
Right.
right. Next up
Good.
is the Mighty King.
Hey, shout out to everybody out there, all the devs, all the groups. Like I said earlier, it's a beautiful thing that we all together. I want to shout out my brother because he's the one that gave me the information. Also with this, my brother JB, and I want to shout out my cousin Sabrina. But I want to shout out everybody and all families. Let's be aware and be safe. Don't be scared. Don't be fearful. Do your research. While we're in this time of seclusion and they're keeping us in our house, it is prevalent that you do the research so you won't be blinded by the fact that you really don't know what's going on.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Next up is the
100. 100.
playlister.
Yeah. Thank you everybody for coming out the show, and all the new people. Please sub. And let's crunch up that thumbs up. Let's make
Yeah.
it go.
All right. Thank you.
There we go.
All right. Next up is the Dre, Mr. 300.
Mm.
Is he there? I don't know if
Thank
he's there.
everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and watching the show. I want to thank Brooklyn for answering all these great questions that everyone had today. And I also want to thank CNN, MSNBC for all the great updates and news that he brings to the table each and every week. So till next time, everybody. Talk to you later.
All right. Next up is True Diva.
Good night, everyone, and thanks to everybody on the panel. Was a very, very enlightening show. And I see y'all on Sunday, True Crime Sunday at 6 p.m.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And me, I want to say thank you to everyone, to the Brooklyn family and to everyone in the chat. We all family. I appreciate y'all coming by and showing us some support and love, and we really appreciate it, right? So y'all know my motto, and for those who don't know me, my name is Brooklyn Core Cutters, and this is my family, y'all. Until the
And,
next video, y'all.
Good
Brooklyn
and
night.
Core Cutters in the family.
right. And
Out.
y'all
Good night.
later. And
Later.
I love my family. And that's
All
my
right.
Good
slogan.
good
Peace
night,
out,
everyone.
everyone.
Peace out. Bye.
Peace.
Good night.
Later.